There we go. How's it going, guys? The Legend 21 here, accompanied by the one and only Juan, or Royal Donut, rather. And thank you guys for joining us for episode 2 of The Legend and His Donut, dude. How's it going, man?
Hey Ariel, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good, man. Just getting through finals. This week is my last week for most of my classes, but I still have at least a class or two for next week, and then should be done with everything and can hopefully get back to streaming for at least a few more weeks until my summer class starts up, and then it's gonna be all grind again for the month of June.
Oh,
But other than
nice.
that, been going pretty good, man. How about yourself?
Oh, like I said before, I wish you luck again. So, because I kind of forgot what school was like, and I remember how much of a pain it was.
Oh yeah, it's a big pain.
But as for me, dude, I'm doing fine, doing great. Glad to be here again. Um, I know we had to postpone it a
Yeah.
week, but like I'm glad we're back here, back to
Yeah, sorry
streaming and
about that.
whatnot. Yeah, dude, no problem, man. Gives me time to actually prepare this time.
Yeah, true.
But dude, like how's it been since the last stream? Did you do anything new? Anything cool besides
Unfortunately,
finals?
no. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, no. That's like I had to as I know I tagged everybody in the SBCN. Unfortunately had to like drop out for a bit just to focus on school because instead of taking just two classes a semester, I jumped the gun and did three, and that third
Oh,
class is really kicking my butt and taking my time. So I just had to step back away for a bit. That way I could focus on school, get all my homework done in time, and basically be the best and do the best I can for school. But now that that's on the peak of it and basically almost done, I should be getting back in and my evenings will be open up again. So hopefully can do at least two or three streams a week or so again and get that grind up again until again, like I said, June. Then uh, I have a summer class for all of June. It's a 12-week class, but all crammed into 1 month. So I
oh
know my
man.
time will be a little bit rushed again for there. But want to say hi to some of the people in chat. Hey, William with Stadia Pro.
Yo.
Now your mama knows. Anthony, Raging Jacob. Thank you for stopping by. And our mod, Red. Hope you guys are doing good.
Yeah,
I
and
can't hear Ariel's
Ray.
intro the same ever again. Oh, and Ray. There we go.
Shut
Hey,
up.
Ray.
Shut up, Candy. But yeah, as for me, lots of well, you did keep up the grind, man. Great work, because I know a lot of people don't continue studying anymore and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
But
been hard.
yeah, for me, weekends, a lot of physical labor. It's a pain because I'm not the strongest dude around, but I got to do what I got to do. And weekdays, streaming and whatnot, because I'm usually not busy, so I'm looking at games and all that stuff. And I was on the show. I'm sure you guys saw it, the Cloudians, with
Yeah, I cut like the second half of it, I think.
with my pals Ajamix and Eli Levi. That was great.
You guys do
Um,
good. Eli's hair is getting long.
dude, yeah, I don't remember it being that long.
Yeah, I think he
It
usually
looks
has it
dope.
like slicked back in like in a ponytail,
Oh, really,
I
dude? I
think.
don't know, dude.
But yeah, that was like full on mane, luscious. I was like, damn.
It's like a whole god in there. But yeah, haven't done much.
Yeah, me either. All right, so let's talk about these upcoming games, yeah?
Oh, dude, yeah. Speaking of games, which I've been looking for, I'm glad Resident Evil Village or 8, whatever you want to call it, is just around the corner. I believe it's tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So,
Actually, I think I saw on Stadia because they're like daily blog posts. I think they tweeted out that it'll be available tonight, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
okay, so that's what is that, 11 Central for me.
11.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So it should be available 9 p.m. tonight, basically. So if whoever wants to, jump in on that, and unfortunately, I still haven't played the demo. I'm probably gonna try and play the
Oh,
demo tonight, and then I have the game pre-ordered, so I'm definitely gonna get into that too. I got to beat Resident Evil 7 that way I could at least continue the storyline. But other than that, I'm stoked for it, man. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm too much of a coward to beat 7. I already saw all the gameplay, so I think that's enough for me. But
You got to play with your VR now. That's what you got to do.
oh my God, don't, no, no, maybe someday. But I didn't know how I was gonna feel about Village until I played the demo, which again I thought the demo would just be like, something short, they just showcase what they have here and there. Nothing too special, but like, dude, the
Mhm.
demo showed no mercy. It had a pretty good amount of story, and I was like impressed with I believe they gave you an hour, but I think I beat it in like it said there's 33 minutes, but I think my stream was
Yeah.
an hour. I don't know. I don't trust the timer. But it was great, and I'm definitely excited for it. Like the demo actually kind of pumped me up before it comes out, because I wasn't too like hyped or anything, but like now I really am.
Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for it. Look, when I watched your gameplay, so it looked pretty good.
Yeah, spooky. Those whatever those vampire things were in the field.
Oh yeah. And then didn't like the scarecrow come out? Or was that just like a turn the corner jump scare? I don't remember.
Uh, dude, I don't know. I saw a scarecrow, but then it wasn't doing its job correctly because it's supposed to scare away pests and whatnot, and they were all over the field trying to kill me. So that's a busted
Real.
scarecrow. Chat is full of stars, dude. You know it, Ray. Speaking of
Rage and
new,
Jacob, this podcast is
oh,
chill. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ray tweeted out the stream. Thanks,
oh,
guys.
thank you, man.
Kevin, how's it going, Kevin?
Kevin, when are we gonna see your streams, man? Come on.
I know. Been patiently waiting. All right, so the next game that's coming up that I'm pretty excited for is Knockout City, and I didn't know about this game until Kevin actually uh shared it with us in on Twitter through DMs, and I got to jump into the beta, no, not beta, the free demo weekend a few last month or so, and that was
Uh-huh.
super fun.
That's the dodgeball competitive game, right?
Yeah, it's a 3v3 dodgeball, and it has like cool power-ups where you could there's like a sniper ball, basically, so long distance you aim your target and it like speed fast. And then there's curveball throwing, there's bomb throws, and then you could even pick up your teammate, hold him for a while, and then throw him in the air, and he's basically a bomb hitting the other people, and it's pretty dope. It was a lot of fun.
Ooh, it's gonna be crossplay at launch as well on all the platforms, basically.
Yeah, on all of them except for Stadia. Hopefully
Yeah,
that can
dude.
come out soon. But one thing that's cool is it's coming to Xbox Game Pass. Like,
Oh, really? Okay.
yeah, the day and date, May 21st, available for Xbox Game Pass members. And I'm like, oh, I'm not a big Xbox fan, but Game Pass is making quite a big movement and getting a lot of people's attention. Like, ah, man, it makes me want to get into it for my PC, but I just can't do another subscription model right now. It's just way too many.
Yeah. Ooh. Knockout City, check it out, especially if you have Game Pass. That's a pretty good deal. New game on Game Pass and cross-platform with all your friends and whatnot. Because I know we all
Yeah.
have different platforms. Got a bunch of my buddies on PlayStation, so that'd be cool.
And then the next one I just saw today on Twitter via um Gem Stadia, Super Animal Royale. I guess it's been available on Steam for early access since December of 2018. It is now coming to consoles, and uh the their tweet from Super Animal Royale didn't say Stadia, but their website has a Stadia emblem logo at the bottom of their page. So I'm assuming it's coming soon.
Yeah, it says play free on Steam, which I had it downloaded when you mentioned it. It's got a funny little cartoon style. Like I said before, it's kind of like a picture book cartoon style, but like they're animals shooting each other. So don't let the friendly art style fool you. This is a
Yeah.
competitive game. They have a bunch of editions here actually. They have the free to play on Steam, Super Edition. Okay, Starter Pack DLC, Founders Edition, PC Mac. Yeah, good that it's coming out on more platforms. I love to see games, obviously, every platform it can get on.
Yeah, true. Uh the trailer looked interesting. It looked like a bunch of just it looked like a concert or like a what's the what's that Nintendo game that I'm drawing a blank on? Where you could
Um.
create like your own people and visit other islands.
Oh, Animal Crossing. I think that's what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, it reminded me of like Animal Crossing because it like the opening was just a weird theater, the animals singing and like doing some weird concert thing. And then like they're singing and one animal goes, and you get to kill other animals. And they're like, wait, what? And then he just starts shooting. I'm like, oh damn.
Ooh,
It
sounds
was
like
pretty
my type of
funny.
game. But yeah, dude, I'm definitely trying it out because I know I got it downloaded on Steam literally today.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try it out too, especially since it's free. Like that's a big plus.
Yeah, we all love free games.
Oh, for sure. And then the one that I've been waiting for a lot to hear about and still nothing yet is Battlefield 6. I think that's going to be a good game. Personally, I haven't really, and I hate to say this, I haven't played any Battlefield games, but I've always seen them and I watched some trailers and gameplays and they just look good. I fell out of gaming a few years ago when I had my son and with work and everything, so me getting back into gaming like this past year and a half or so, it's been exciting. It's been a lot of fun. I can't wait for all this.
Yeah, I'd have to look into it. The only Battlefield game I really played was Hardline, and that was like a police one or something, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember a lot.
Mm.
But it was back on my PS3, man. I haven't touched that
Yeah.
in a while.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a trailer and like more info coming soon from what I remember seeing for their Twitter account, but nothing legitimate yet. And then there's a lot of speculation that it's coming to Stadia as well, because there's still two unannounced EA games
Oh,
coming
okay.
from EA. So Battlefield 6 is developed by EA, and a lot of people are thinking this one. I forgot who, but someone tweeted that I follow, and sorry, I can't remember your name. Um, they speculate, well, hoped, I guess, I wouldn't say speculate, they hope that Battlefield 5 would come as a pro game a month or so
Okay.
before Battlefield 6 releases. And that'd be a great thing.
Doesn't seem impossible. They kind of did that with Resident Evil. I believe
Yeah.
7 was a pro game, and then they released the 8, kind of like an appetizer.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I mean, it would suck just because then that means like those are the two EA games,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know, it'd be great to see still.
Well, I think that's about it for new game releases. If I missed any, so sorry about that, but I don't know if there's any other huge games coming out. I'll have to look into it.
Yeah, Stadia Pro mentioned in chat the Jay and Silent Bob game, which I forgot about that. That's not Ubisoft, is it?
Jay and Silent Bob. Have I heard of that? Let's see.
It's an older movie.
Uh, that's
Uh,
2019. That's probably like a remake or something. I don't know.
no, I think it's coming to Stadia. I think that's what it was, but I'm not 100% sure on the developer. But I didn't really get
Okay.
into the Jay and Silent Bob movie that much. I mean, it was funny. I have watched it like once or twice with a few friends, but I don't know. I wasn't personally that into
Okay.
it.
It looks like a Streets of Rage, but a little funky looking.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'll have to look into that more. But well, now that we're done with new game releases, we got some tech to talk about. Uh, here you wrote down something about Fortnite versus Apple. What's that about?
Oh yeah. So I don't know if you seen it, but Fortnite, I believe last year, uh, they had a mobile update for their Apple system, Apple iOS thing, where because with Apple and Google Play, like you have to tell them everything that you're gonna do with like your app updates, and Fortnite didn't want to, because with Apple and Google for any app purchases, I believe they take 30% of whatever the developer makes. So like the skins, the seasons, and all that stuff. Say it's like $10.
Uh-huh.
Apple and Google gets $3 from each purchase of that. So what Fortnite did was like, hey, this is our updates, blah blah. This is our patches. This is what we're doing with this current update, and then they threw in their own purchase through the app that Apple didn't know about, and people were buying that from them, and Apple basically wasn't getting their cut. So then Apple's
Oh
like,
snap!
nope, revoked, pull your app. Like that's not happening with us. Fortnite then opened a lawsuit against Apple, and they did it for both Apple and Google, from my understanding. Google didn't seem like they cared too much, but like once they realized what had happened with Apple and that they realized they weren't making their 30% cut too, they also pulled the app. And basically, Fortnite is, it looks like the main public eye is against Apple for trying to be like a monopoly
Yeah,
against
that's
their
weird.
app. Yeah, against their apps that are allowed on the App Store. But I don't know. It's interesting to see. One thing I saw was, which I don't know why they would do this. The courts allowed a public phone line for the court hearing, but they weren't able to find out how to mute it for like the first 20 minutes. So
Okay.
they had like 200 to 300 Fortnite fans basically saying free Fortnite, blah blah, Apple sucks, and just like yelling through the
Oh my
phone, and they're
god.
like, I don't know what to do. It was just mass panic.
Wish I got to see that.
Yeah. I didn't get to see it. I just like saw an article about it. And then there's been a lot of uh documents that have come out with the lawsuit from Fortnite too. And one of them was Fortnite asked Microsoft last year to like, hey, for season 14, I think it was, back in August, like, hey, will you guys uh make free to play games, like free to play completely without your membership required, blah blah, in time for this? And Microsoft's like, we'll see what we can do, but I can't promise anything. And at that time it didn't happen or whatever. And then another article came out that Fortnite asked Google Stadia, or asked Google like, "Hey, we'll create Fortnite for Google Stadia
Oh,
if
okay.
you basically take away your 30% cut for our app." And Google's like, "No, sorry, that's not going to work."
Yeah,
Which like,
how they make money out of that? I'm kind of confused now.
yeah, yeah. So basically, that was the thing. So they would make money probably from, because they would have to get their cut from whatever sales happen on Stadia. I would
Uh-huh.
assume they just would have to take that loss for the mobile app itself. If anybody purchased any skins, seasons, items, weapons, whatever that they are able to sell on Fortnite app, they would just take that loss completely, and they would only gain the money from Stadia, which is like a,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like,
I feel like
I
they
hate to
should
say it,
have
but
done it. I don't know.
yeah, I feel like they could have, but then at the same time, like, what app is next to try and pull that leg? Like,
Uh,
hey, COD Mobile, like, let's say that. I don't know how many people still play that, but like, hey, let us, keep all of our revenue, but we'll put some COD or some small game on Stadia. Like, where does the
okay.
line draw, and how beneficial is it for the income service or revenue service, basically? Like, I don't know. It's a tough thing to think about, but at the same time, financially, I think they probably played it safe by saying no right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like not a money guy or anything like that, or a lawyer, so I don't know. I would have probably made the wrong decision. Hopefully, they made the right one.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on the perception, I guess. We'll see what happens in the years to come.
Yep. And since we're on the topic of Apple, I know iOS 14.5 came out recently. Um, the well, all Apple devices really that support it, of course. I've been running the beta for a while, so I was able to use my DualSense for a couple months earlier than the rest of the people, and I say it works really great. I don't have an Xbox controller to test it out on, so I've heard that it also works too with the new Xbox. So the 14.5 update allows you to use the DualSense 5 or PS5 controller, whatever you want to call it, and the new Xbox controller on your favorite iOS device, which I think is perfect with the whole crazy amount of streaming services we have nowadays with
Mhm.
gaming and whatnot. So I think it's perfect for game streaming with like stuff like Stadia, Luna, Shadow PC, GeForce Now, and Xbox Game Pass, dude. We have so many. I'm just waiting on PS Now.
Yeah, I
but
would love for PS Now to come to mobile. Like,
dude,
oh, that would be
yeah.
perfect for me.
But since What do I else do I have here? Well, I did mention Game Pass, which a little note for you guys is I know Xbox Game Pass has that streaming service, which is obviously why I put it in here. And it seems to be invite only. I think they send out invites for people who are currently in their subscription model, I believe, if I'm not like wrong. So like you'll be getting mail and then they'll invite you to some kind of browser app through iPhone or iOS, whatever you're using, to let you play the Xbox Game Pass games. And that seems to be the only one that might be trickier to get. I'm not sure. But yeah, there's so many streaming services now.
Yeah, and then I know we didn't really add to this, but have you heard anything about the Walmart streaming service? The possibility of that?
Walmart, what? I did not
Yeah,
hear anything about that. Wait, let's see, let's see.
yeah. I think it's I think like the code name for it was like Project Storm, I believe.
Okay.
And basically they pitched the idea to Epic Games, like, hey, that was another document that came out during this whole lawsuit thing. Is like, hey, we're trying to do our cloud streaming service. It sounds like they're trying to make it like GeForce Now, where you could access your Steam library, your Epic Game library, and cross progression and stuff like that. But it hasn't really had too much news about it either. This was back in 2019, from what I remember, where they
Uh,
initially started talking about it. And then I think they made an announcement somewhere that because of COVID, they had to like put a pause on it. And there hasn't been really much news or talk about that before, too, since then. I mean,
yeah, I'm looking at an article here by The Verge. Yeah, Walmart's unannounced cloud gaming service detailed in confidential Epic emails. Interesting. And yeah, it appears to be, will have been in the works since 2019. I've never heard of this. This is weird.
yeah, this is the first time I've heard about it, too.
Interesting. So is it only Epic Games, you said? Uh,
No, I think it was Steam and Epic,
okay, so they
from
said
my
open
understanding.
ecosystem, yeah.
Yeah.
So the ability to stream in the cloud, that's interesting. I didn't think Walmart was gonna get in on it. But then
Yeah,
again,
that was definitely a curveball.
yeah, then again we have the KFC console, so it looks like every
Yeah.
company is trying to do all this.
Is that still like a legitimate thing? I know they still have a Twitter account, but is that like for sure still coming?
I think so. They have this thing with Cooler Master, if I'm not mistaken. It's a PC company that makes cases and
Hmm.
whatnot. So KFC console. I'm sure it's still a thing. I don't think it's that much of a joke, or I don't think they'd want a joke going on for this long just to be like, psych.
Yeah, true. The only
uh,
weird thing was like it from what I remember is it literally talked about also cooking or heating up your food in it, which just
yeah.
is weird to me.
Yeah, I don't want to degrease my gaming console.
Yeah, basically.
But it
Oh
seems to
man.
still be going on. It's on the Cooler Masters like official website.
Hmm.
And I'll pull it up here for you guys over at stream, yeah. Unless again it's like some really long April Fool's joke.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see.
But they got all the stuff here. 1 terabyte SSD, VR ready, ray tracing, 240 FPS, 4K TV gaming. And here I guess are all the people that are in on it and whatnot.
240 FPS. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think
It'd be
they've
interesting.
said what kind of GPU and stuff. Like, there's still some info here and there that's yet to be explored and whatnot, and talked about. But it seems to be legit.
Yeah, well, it'd be interesting to like get more info on it in the upcoming months. So next was a Nintendo game that I saw thanks to
Ooh,
the Nerf report. Uh, Nintendo Game Builder Garage, and it looks a lot of fun, honestly.
you want me to pull up the trailer so the folks could see?
Uh, yeah, yeah, sure.
Here, I got you guys.
Right, Sick, how's it going?
How's it going, Ryzek? Looking at the Game Builder Garage announcement trailer on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, whoa, wait. On stream, it's like super zoomed in. I didn't realize
Oh,
that.
is it? Oh, well, thank you for telling me. That's okay. That's weird. Okay, okay. Technical difficulties, guys. Um, as I this is the confusing part about Streamlabs. It like just resizes everything, and I'm like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Is it super zoomed in? Let's see.
All
Oh
I
yeah,
saw,
it's mad zoomed in. What the?
yeah, all I saw was like the top half.
Hey, that's all you need to
But
see.
anyways, I guess we could talk about it a bit too. So it looks like it's Nintendo's, like, I don't want to say Creta, but like I really had high hopes for Creta, and I wish they would have implemented some kind of tutorial within the game itself instead of having to go through the YouTube channel and watching the developers talk about it and all that stuff. But it looks pretty good. Oh, there we go. We go ahead and play that.
We got a stick. Not a robot, dude.
Looks a lot of fun. Raz back to Candy Apple Red. Hey, Car. I like that. I'm gonna start calling you Car.
Car. Well, I'm interested to see what kind of levels people are gonna build with this stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm super excited about because you could do like local multiplayer or online multiplayer too. So it seems like a lot of fun.
Oh, nice.
And basically it's going to be like teaching players how to create their own game through like cartoony fun lessons that are see with guided lessons within the actual game itself. So it'll be pretty cool to see it. And it's I think available for pre-order right now and is set to release June 11th? Question mark. I don't remember the exact date, but yeah, June 11th. There we go.
Yeah, looks
Available for
interesting.
pre-order on yeah. Available for pre-order on the Nintendo store right now, and I think it's priced at $29.99 US dollars. So it's not too bad.
Yeah, I might have to get in on this pre-order, not gonna lie.
Yeah, like I wasn't too interested at it originally, but once I watched the actual trailer, I was like, okay, it looks pretty dope.
Let's head back to the main screen now. But yeah, what do you guys think? Something you're interested in for all you Switch users? Or if you guys
Yeah,
haven't been using your Switch and just have it collecting dust, this might be a game that revives your Switch console.
that's definitely me.
But yeah, it looks interesting and not too bad of a price, honestly. They could have priced it a little bit higher, so not too
Yeah, true.
shabby.
For like a straight from Nintendo game, I think it's priced pretty well for the ability that it'll have. Next topic was something you added, the PlayStation integration of Discord chat. What do you think
Yep.
about that?
Yeah, going from Switch to PlayStation now. So I heard about this a while ago, but I kind of like forgot about it. I'm trying to look at the exact article I found it on. But I believe PlayStation did some kind of partnership with Discord because they want to do like a little integration, and apparently this happened uh 2 weeks after Discord rejected a $12 billion offer from Microsoft, who was trying to buy the company. Like they were just straight up trying to take all of Discord, essentially.
Damn.
So like they got rejected, and then I guess PlayStation was like, okay, let's not try to buy the whole company. Let's just kind of just work together, like integrated, you know.
That
And
would be cool.
I don't know if there's any set dates and whatnot, but
I think I saw that it would be ready and implemented by 2022. I don't think it said like
okay.
early or late or anything like that. It just said 2022. And again, I'm not on Xbox anymore, but my understanding is Xbox does have Discord on their consoles themselves, but it doesn't really do anything chat wise. I believe it just displays like the games you're playing,
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
which kind of sucks because I haven't used Discord too much, but when I play online with you guys or some of my other friends, like it is pretty nice to just have in chat rooms and party groups and stuff like that. It's pretty convenient. It's good
Well,
and it's
yeah.
fun.
Basically, Discord's becoming cross-platform.
Yeah, yeah, that'll be nice too.
Oh, yeah, definitely make life a whole lot easier. And what else did we have besides PlayStation? I know you said something about Vive VR headsets and ViveCon May 11th and 12th. What's that about?
Oh yeah, so HTC Vive, I believe. Um so I don't know too much about VRs. I know you just got your Oculus Quest 2 a few weeks ago,
Yep,
but
right here.
Vive, yeah. But again, shout out to the Nerf report. I saw him with one of his like 5 minute videos talk about the Vive for a quick 10, 20 seconds or so, and made me look into it. But it's a headset, and I know Oculus, I know as VRs mostly as for gaming purposes, but when I looked into the Vive, what was it? Shit. Oh yeah. When I looked into the Vive, it showed gaming, and then it showed like artistic designs and styles of living with that too. So one thing was like people can create and design certain things with the headset, and then it looked like you could post that or display that somewhere else, and people can also interact and see your designs or whatnot. That looked pretty cool. The only bad thing, unlike the Oculus Quest 2, is that it's kind of priced a little high. I believe currently one of them is like at $1,000 US dollars, and the Focus 3, I believe, is more for businesses. So I don't know entirely what that's going to be set like. And actually, I forgot. Yesterday when I was looking into Vive, I saw something where like must be like some kind of rich school. I'm not 100% sure, but schools were using it as an education purpose too. And it, like the picture that I saw was like I'm assuming maybe a field trip or something, but they were looking at like dinosaur stuff or just other things, and they were like listening and learning and visualizing everything about it, and that seemed really cool to me. I would assume you could do that too with the Oculus, but it was just the first time I've ever seen the headset used more for than just gaming, because again, I'm not that knowledgeable with
Yeah,
headsets.
I get you.
I
But I'll definitely take a look. May 11th. What is that from here?
think that's a Tuesday, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Tuesday and a Wednesday next week. And then like that, the website you have on right now, obviously you could win the Vive or enter a chance to win something. And I believe it tells you like how many people are currently registered. And then when I looked at it, or when I registered, it said like 38,000, which is a lot, but at the same time,
Yeah,
not that much, as like not as many as it can be. So
it's at
it'd be interesting to see.
39,000 at right now, I think.
Oh yeah, see, so it's slowly growing. It'll probably grow more by the weekend and whatnot once it gets closer. But it'll be
Stinks.
interesting to see. And I believe Vive Twitter, because it was speculated and rumored that new headset would be displayed, which is rumored to be the Pro 2 and uh the Focus 3, I believe. And then their Vive Twitter account shared a little glimpse, if you want to call
Oh
that,
yeah, I think
of
I saw
some
that.
some hardware technology. So it looks like that rumor is more than likely true now.
Well, I'm interested to see. I know my buddy Red is excited for VR. Now that a bunch of
Yeah.
companies are getting in on it, it's gonna really start to grow and more people are gonna use it as it becomes more available and cheaper for sure.
Oh yeah. What about you? How's your Oculus 2 been going so far?
Oh man, it's been great. I did get it like on a weekend, so like I didn't get to use it too much. But the moments that I have been using it, I've been playing because it has a pretty good amount of free games. Honestly, I was kind of surprised. I
Mhm.
forgot what it was called, man. But there's one of the free games is like some space ultimate frisbee looking thing where you hover around, you have a frisbee, and you kind of like score and stuff, and it's crazy. It's a nice, fun little competitive game. It's like ultimate frisbee with zero gravity, and it's just you get a little woozy, but like it's fun. I think it's great. And I've been
Nice. It sounds like a lot of fun.
oh yeah, dude. If you ever get a quest, man, we should 1v1 in that game.
All right, bet.
Yeah, but
I'm not gonna lose like a certain cowboy did.
ooh, Echo
I saw
VR,
that
there
he
we
was
go.
back.
But
Is that what it's
yeah,
called? Echo VR?
uh-huh. It's a free game on the Oculus Quest, so definitely try it out. And another game I've been into, cause like I'm a huge rhythm game fan, was Beat Saber, and that's the like when I first saw it come out, I was like, oh, I want it, but like VR was like mad expensive, at least for me back then. And now that we have things that are a little more, I guess, cheaper, because they're still kind of pricey, but like cheaper now, like $300 or 300 US dollars at the Quest 2, unlike getting one with the from Vive or the Valve Index or whatever for like $1,000. It's like it's quite a huge price difference, and I think it does really well for I guess being quote unquote cheap. And it's nice that it's you don't need a PC essentially. The 2 hour battery life seems like a like a negative thing, but like you honestly don't feel it sometimes. It feels like you're playing for ages, so I think it's great. I think it's awesome. You don't need a beefy PC rig. You'd probably just get it and just game and whatnot. I think it's cool.
Nice. I didn't know about the 2-hour battery life. That doesn't seem too bad. I mean,
Yeah.
it like sounds kind of bad, like,
Oh,
but at
it
the same
sounds bad, but
time,
honestly,
yeah, at the same time, like an hour of gaming is pretty good, but like an hour of actually first person visually gaming, that probably does feel like a good amount of time passing by too.
yeah, dude. And if you got a beefy PC, like I guess you will never run out of battery, and you get to play even more games, like stuff on Steam and whatnot. So that's really
Yeah.
cool. Anthony
Alrighty.
mad he got called out for losing in Destiny. Hey,
And then the
if you ever want a
last thing,
rematch,
there you go. See, Anthony? There you go. And then the last thing we have for our topics is E3, June 12th and 15th. I'm pretty excited for that just because obviously E3 is a big thing and there's always a lot getting announced and going on. So
here, let
I
me
don't remember
pull that up.
too much. I don't remember too much of what happened last year. I know I caught a few here
Ooh.
and there, and I know Ubisoft is doing a Ubisoft Forward event. I don't know if they're doing it separately. I think they're doing it with E3, but at least they're. I think last year they did their Ubisoft Forward event where it was like 30 minutes of the pre-show and then like an hour of their actual show and whatnot. And the hour show was part of the E3. I'm pretty sure.
Says
But
online interactive worldwide game on June 12th through 15.
yeah, and I think right now the confirmed participants are Nintendo, Xbox, Capcom, Konami, Ubisoft, Take-Two, and Warner Brother Games, which I'm excited for. Obviously, Ubisoft and the Warner Brother Games. Nintendo will be fun too.
Yeah,
I don't
for
know
sure.
what upcoming games are coming with the Take-Two one, but I know for Ubisoft, we could probably expect because Riders Republic was supposed to come out in February, I believe, and it got pushed back. Far Cry was either January or February, and it also got pushed back. So I know we're gonna probably get some kind of update for that, and those two games are for sure coming to Stadia. And then another one that's I think like a popular one that people are excited for is like Rainbow Six Quarantine. I think that
Oh
was the
yeah, I
code
heard
name,
about that. Yeah.
or if that's the legitimate name. But I think there's speculations that it'll be coming to Stadia as well. So that'd be cool and interesting to see. And then Warner Brother Games, that's another one that I'm super excited for because I'm a big DC fan. Like here, let me see. I got my little Batman canvas up top.
Batman.
So I'm a big DC fan. So Warner Brother Games, I'm super excited for that because they got two DC games coming out where it's Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and that one looks
Ooh.
like a lot of fun. You're basically playing the bad guys, Suicide Squad, and I think the main story is Superman I don't know if I think it's Superman is like somehow turned evil, and I think he something with the Justice League. I think either he manipulates them or something, but you're basically trying to take them out, and it looks dope.
Sounds
Then
like fun.
another oh yeah, yeah. Another game that I'm super excited for is Gotham Knights. Because again, big Batman fan. This one is based with Batman being killed, and then
Okay.
you're playing as the four Bat family members: Nightwing, Batwoman, Red Hood, and Robin. Yeah, I think it's the Tim Drake Robin. So it'll be pretty dope, and you can interchange. I'm assuming you can interchange between the four. There's not too much news about those two games, but it'll be exciting to see. And the last one that I'm curious about too is shout out to Kevin for showing us this game was Back for Blood, I believe.
Yeah, Back for Blood, which I
I
believe is
didn't
by the
real
same people as
Left for Dead, yeah.
Left 4 Dead. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so I mean, I wasn't aware of it at all. They had their alpha. Yeah, they had their alpha testing in December of last year, I think it was. And then I believe it was scheduled for release mid or end June of this year, but it got pushed back. And they should be having their beta testing this summer. So I'm assuming we're going to hear something about that during the E3 thing too. And that'll be a lot of fun. I didn't
Oh,
realize it was made by Warner Brothers, so I'm excited for that too.
oh, let me pull up the screen here. Here we got Back for Blood, and it appears I'm looking up top here. It says you could register for upcoming online tests, so I might have to do that so I don't miss it. You can pre-order now, and apparently it's available October. What is that? 12th, 21 this year.
Mm, nice.
See,
That'll be a lot of fun.
dude. Saw
I don't know
you.
how many people have.
Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I saw you. You and Red playing Left 4 Dead 2, I believe. That seemed pretty fun.
Yeah, from I think I don't think there was a trailer. It was like the alpha gameplay. I watched a good 10 minutes of that, and it honestly just looks like a good cleaned up and current dated version of Left 4 Dead 2. It looks like a lot of fun. I enjoyed playing the Left 4 Dead one game a lot. I think when I had my original Xbox 360. I think so. I don't remember. Or one of the Xbox 360s, Xbox 361, I think. I had a lot of fun with that one, and that was a lot of fun. Like, I'm excited for that one. I remember DMing the Back for Blood Twitter account asking if there was any chance for it coming to Stadia as well, and I haven't heard anything yet. So, very slight chance, I doubt, but it'd be fun to see.
Interesting.
Then
Yeah,
one more was the Harry Potter game. I think that was teased last year for E3. And again, that's another one that hasn't received much news. But I remember actually, now that I think about it, I remember for Gotham Knights and Harry Potter, something in their website coding or some people way smarter than me found out coding or something for the Stadia logo slash emblem listed in there. So there might be a chance that those two games are coming to Stadia.
that's interesting. I know Red's a big Harry Potter nerd here. So I think he said he was excited for the game. I can't remember. That's interesting. But yep, Back for Blood, Choose Gaming. Dude, we gotta get in on it.
Yeah.
Alpha was fun. Dude. I hope to get
Yeah, I'm
in on
definitely
the next test.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep an eye open for the beta this summer. That'll be a lot of fun.
I'll let you know as well, just in case we miss it.
Yeah, I'll definitely tweet it and share it out. I'm following their Twitter page, so that'll be fun.
Let's see. Do we have anything else we have to talk about today?
I think that's it for our topics that we have listed. Does anyone have any questions? I saw Mr. Urban World saying huge VR fanatic and huge DC fan this year. Was always into Marvel, but liking both.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm a big superhero fan, so like I love it. I have this little cable guy holder where he's Spider-Man Miles Morales, and he just holds. Right now, I have my PS4 controller because I was playing the PS Now, but I love it. And then I have my first I can't see it.
A
Blurry.
little pop
Whatever.
tort.
Yeah, Popo Funk of Magneto from the X-Men show. That's a lot of fun. Ooh, the autofocus is terrible.
Was that your first pop, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, focus up. Come on, man. Focus.
Yeah. Camera's acting up. Oh well. Did you hear GTA 6 is heavily rumored for E3 2021? Was going to happen last year, but they canceled due to COVID. Oh god, my
Interesting.
quality is terrible. No, I did not hear that. That's gonna be dope because it's weird that they're trying to announce GTA 6 because GTA 5 is getting next gen updates too, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I believe they're going to the PS5 and Xbox. So it's interesting to see them. I mean, it'd be cool to see them mention both. Wait, E3 didn't happen last year? I thought they did it online still. Huh, maybe I was
Uh,
thinking of something else.
that's probably 2 years ago. I remember. I swear there was some kind of game event that somewhat happened. I
Now I
don't
remember.
know.
Yeah, I thought it was E3, but it was actually called the Summer Game Fest. That's what it
Oh,
was called.
there we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it wasn't
So
E3.
that's where I remember seeing all this stuff. And that was cool because it was like I believe it was the whole month of July, and like there was a few break in betweens where like there wasn't really any real announcements, but like every day they had some kind of thing going on. So that was kind of cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So here I thought it was E3, but it was just Summer Game Festival.
Anthony said, as soon as you guys started talking about VR, I went straight to Mr. Urban World and told him, and he came immediately. Well, what do you think about the Vive? Have you heard or know anything about that Urban World? I don't know too much about that, so the rumor is GTA 5 remastered will also be unstated. Yes, I forgot about that. And then recently I saw all over Twitter was because with Amazon Prime you could like get rewards and certain stuff like that. And I saw that for their Prime rewards of like some $100,000 or something, it had like Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and Stadia listed as the available platforms this is qualified for. So it's interesting to see.
Half-Life Alex is all I want to really play. That's a really good AAA title for VR actually. Don't know if there's been any kind of game with that kind of quality and that kind of funding. So I believe Valve, people over at Steam helped out with that or made it actually. I don't remember,
Hmm. I don't
but
think I've
it's
heard of that game, honestly.
oh dude, have you heard of the Half-Life series?
I've heard of Half-Life, but I don't think I've ever watched or played them.
You should see the VR one, the Half-Life Alex. It's really great, dude. Most VR games are like they're pretty good quality, but this one's like a whole triple A. It's really great. I want to get into it. I don't know how much it is. I might actually check out Steam right now.
Also, Urban World said he has heard about it. Uh, Wait, hold on. What was it'll be a good alternative to Quest because you don't need a Facebook account. And then HTC Vive, or that's what Red said, is cool, but they had terrible tracking. And then Urban World also says, I've heard about the upcoming Apple AR/VR glasses, but I hear they're working on combining both AR and VR. Yeah,
They
we were
are.
we
They
were
call it a
talking about that
mixed
before.
reality one.
We were talking about that before the podcast started too. I think I don't know too much about it. Legend mentioned that they're trying to do like 8K per eye, I believe, which
Yeah.
is fascinating.
They got like a bunch of cameras everywhere, so they have like really fancy hand tracking, finger tracking, whatever you want to call it. So I don't know if they're gonna go like and make a controller. So they're just gonna focus heavily on like the actual tech. And another crazy thing I heard is that it's gonna be lighter than like your iPhone or like a headset. That's like really great, actually. It's more
Damn,
of
that's
like
crazy.
glasses weight rather than like a whole like thing you plop on your head, you know?
Damn,
Like
that'd be cool.
that's like I can't wait to see how that goes, honestly.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting the Quest 2 just because I mean the Vive looks cool too, but that price difference between the Quest and the Vive, that's like all that's what my biggest motivation is. Plus, I don't know about the Vive that much either.
I believe the Vive needs like these little tracking thingies, and then you got to get the wires and stuff. But I'm not 1,000% sure. That's what's
I did
great
see
about the
that too, actually.
Quest. Yeah, like no wires basically.
Yeah, the Vive has like those little like how you said tracking boxes where I think
Yeah,
you like set them up, and then I'm assuming you use the controller to like measure out your playing area, and then that's how it knows where you are and whatnot.
something like that. VR is a gimmick, dude. VR is great. You should definitely try it out, Anthony. It's like I guess when it first came out, it was kind of a little gimmicky, but like nowadays, it's like it's been growing for sure. There's a lot of awesome games, and it's a lot of fun. Seems more of like an actual platform than a gimmick now, you know?
Yeah, he said we should check out the video he uploaded of him watching Cowboys Mortal Kombat video in VR. He doesn't get any better than that. It feels so real in person. I'm gonna have to check it out.
Red is saying Quest
Then
2 is perfect for first-time VR
yeah,
users. Things like the Vive Pro and Apple mixed reality and whatnot are more for people who really like VR and use it a lot. Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah. All right, guys. Well, I think that's all of our topics for right now.
Seems to be.
Unless you guys have any questions or anything like that too. Anything you guys want to shout out or add on?
We're approaching that 1 hour in a few minutes, so
Yeah. Just double checking the chat, make sure we didn't miss anything too crazy.
great podcast. Thank you, Red.
Yeah, thanks, Red. And yeah, Urban World, I definitely recommend looking into the Gotham Knights and the Suicide Squad game. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be a lot of fun, especially if you're like getting into superheroes and whatnot in the DC universe. It's a lot of fun. Good stream, great show. Thanks, guys. I played the Iron Man game on PS4 for 2 hours and it was pretty cool, but it's not like the regular video games that I'll be playing every day. Huh, interesting. I didn't know they had a separate Iron Man game. I didn't know that that was a thing.
To be fair, PSVR, the first generation, came out 2016, so I think VR has definitely evolved more
Mm.
since then in terms of power, the kind of graphics that you see, and how like high resolution it actually looks. And I don't
And
have a PlayStation at the moment, so I can't really see what's on there and what's not. But yeah,
and is there like a rumor, or I guess the PSVR 2 will be like in the making or is in the making right now
I
too?
have heard of that. I'm not sure if that came
Yeah.
directly from Sony themselves or if it's just something people have
Are
kind of
hoping,
leaked
yeah.
here and there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think yeah, VR is definitely starting to grow a lot too, so it'll be interesting to see.
Oh,
I
thanks,
need a
Mr.
good
Urban World.
Batman Arkham game. Yeah. If they could just remake the Batman Arkham games for like next gen,
Ooh.
I would love that.
What's that one open world one? Was it like Arkham City or something? I can't remember.
I think both of them
Gotham
were,
City? Oh, they were?
yeah, I think both of them were open world. Like, so there's Arkham Asylum, which
Uh-huh.
was mainly the Arkham prison jail and the island around it, and it was kind of smaller. Then there's Arkham Knight, I think,
I
and that
think
was
that's the
more
one I'm thinking
Gotham.
about.
Yeah, that was where Gotham, like you could basically go all throughout Gotham and the islands, and then there's Arkham City, and they're all pretty fun. It's not about how it looks; it's the way it plays. Looking around is cool, but it's not groundbreaking. You don't have the control and freedom you do as you do in regular video games. Mm.
Really, dude, I suggest you check out more games because if that's the only one you've played, then there's definitely so many amazing games out there. They're like pretty open world. You have a lot of freedom, and dude, there's even like a battle royale VR game, and I know a lot of people have been enjoying that one. Kind of crazy. You
Yeah,
gotta climb and stuff and like shoot people down. Like
that
you
would be
should
dope.
definitely try more, man. Cause I kind of I'm the opposite of what you're thinking.
Need a good multiplayer superhero game. Yeah, that's what I really wanted
Yeah.
the Avengers game to be like. I enjoy it, but the fighting mechanics and tactics, like I don't know, something about it just didn't really sit well with me, and I haven't played it in so long. Eli, how's it going?
Yo.
PSVR doesn't have the same movement Quest does. Ah, okay.
I see where you're coming from then, Anthony. But you should definitely try another VR if you can afford it. You have tons of freedom now for sure. And Eli over here, are you cheating on the Cloudians? I was on the Legend and his Donut show before the Cloudians, so maybe I'm cheating on this show, if you want to call it
Gasp.
that. But
You two-timer.
Quest 2 is great, and you also have the freedom. Yeah, dude. Like how I destroyed Candy and Beat Saber last night.
The fighting is great in Avengers. It's not bad. I don't know, something about the mechanic itself, like, just didn't pull me in. Like, I don't know, like with the Arkham series, like I like that fighting style a little bit better. I don't know. I do like the Avengers game. Don't get me wrong though, Anthony. Like it is fun. I enjoyed it, but I feel like it could be polished up a little bit better still. I haven't gone into it in a while though, so it might have already been polished up.
Okay, wait. Anthony has a program in the description that lets you test out the Quest 2 for $75. You can send it back if you don't like it, or just pay the remainder. Oh, interesting. I didn't know they did that.
No way. Anthony, can you DM me that description link? Because I will definitely try that. Like, no joke. I will probably do that this weekend if you can send that to me.
Well, there's another thing too. If you work for Facebook, I heard they just give their employees free quests. So maybe
Where
you
do I
want to
sign up?
I'm not sure
Where do I sign
specifically
up?
where the job is or what it is for, but I know they were giving their workers some Quest 2s.
Man, that's crazy. All right, then. Well, I think that's it then for the episode, guys.
Yep, looks like we're done. It went pretty good, honestly. Lots of tech
Yeah.
news, lots of stuff, and chat definitely had some good topics.
Yeah, thank you guys for being here and watching and hanging out with us.
And thanks for bringing that up too, Mr. Urban World. I didn't know about it. I mean, obviously I have a Quest 2 now, but maybe I want another one. I don't know. But yeah, that's really great. I didn't know they had that. Great show, guys. Well, thank you, Anthony. Oh, anything else you want to say? Maybe where people can find you, what you do, or
Oh yeah. Yeah, so again, I'm Juan for the Royal Donut. You can find me on Twitter at Royal Donut 3. And then my YouTube channel is Royal Donut Gaming. And unfortunately I haven't streamed within the last few weeks, but I'll probably stream the uh Resident Evil Village demo because I have yet to play it tonight too. At the same time the actual game releases at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time probably. I'll have some free time and I could probably stream that. So yeah,
nice.
that's about it, man. So thank you guys.
Well, I'm looking forward to that stream.
Yeah.
As for me, obviously this is my YouTube channel. I have all my stuff in the link, so I'll save you guys. Oh, I have all my stuff in the description, so I'll save you guys all the chit chat. But I'm the Legend 21, and or Ariel, whatever you want to call me. And this has been a fun episode 2. So glad to see you back, Juan. Keep up that grind, and don't get jump scared too hard, Mr. Donut. And
Yes, Resident Evil 7 is terrible. It got me
oh
good.
yeah, I forgot about those little mushy monster looking things.
Yeah, that was terrible. That made me jump real good.
But I guess that's all we have to say for now. We'll see you guys next time. I believe in 2 weeks, same time. What is that? 11
AM.
a.m. not p.m. because I know I messed that up on the last night's tweet. So 11 a.m. PST, which is 1 p.m. Central, and Eastern, that'll be 2 p.m. So catch you on that one. We're looking to make the show a little bit more different. We got our chat about tech and stuff, but it could be rewards here and there, some trivia
Yeah.
questions. But we'll have to see for a later time. Thank you guys for joining. See you, Juan. It's been great. And same to you guys in chat. Thank you all for popping in, stopping by. It's nice when you're not all alone. Makes it less awkward. And
Sweet. Have a good day, everyone. Catch you guys later.
hit you guys with my stream ending.